Hi everyone, this video gives a brief overview of the games programming area of interest in the Diploma in IT, School of InfoComm Technology, Ngee Polytechnic. In the Diploma in IT, you get to select from a number of elective modules starting in semester 2. To help you make a decision, we classify the electives into different areas of interest. So if you want to go deep into a particular area, you should take multiple modules from that area. The games programming area of interest puts you on the path towards becoming a games programmer. Now, this is not the same as a games developer, who is someone that uses a game engine such as Unity or Unreal to make their games. Instead, a games programmer does the lower level programming, so they need to program the physics, graphics, collision detection, and so on. Basically, games programmers are the ones who create the game engine. If you follow this area of interest, the first module is game production. This module provides an introduction to the game development business. We discuss the roles in the game development team, what is the job of a producer, a designer, programmer, or QA tester, and so on. How do games get published? What legal issues should we consider? We also talk about why people play games, how games are designed, different game genres, and the different types of people who play these games. You will also get to do some paper and digital prototyping of games. There is some programming in game production, but not nearly as much as in the upcoming modules. So this is a gentle introduction into the area. So you can decide afterwards whether you want to pursue the games programming area of interest for your other electives. The heavy lifting really starts in semester 2.2 with two modules, Maths for Games and Gameplay Programming. These modules are co-requisites of each other, meaning that you either take both or neither. In Maths for Games, we teach you the mathematics commonly required in games such as physics, vectors, gravity, matrices, and so on. Then in gameplay programming, you'll program these maths concepts into your own games. So here's the crucial thing. You won't be using a game engine. In the current implementation, you'll be using C++ and DirectX. Essentially, we are throwing you into the deep end, and you will be coding game physics from scratch. You have been warned. For Dip IT, you'll be doing internship or a final year project in semester 3.1. We do have students who have gone out for internships at local game companies, although this is subject to availability. Then in semester 3.2, you can finish off by taking AI for Games, where we discuss commonly used AI techniques such as state machines, pathfinding, and decision trees. In addition, it is also recommended that you take data structures and algorithms, because there's nothing worse than lag in a game that isn't even networked. To make sure your game runs smoothly, it is important to have a good understanding of the data structures to properly manage and store your data, and the algorithms to manipulate that data. There are some students who prefer to do DSA in semester 2.2 as it may be more generically useful, which means that they defer MG and GPP to SEM 3.2. This is possible. So the pathway will look like this. You can do MG and GPP in 3.2 instead. Note that you have the option to do a capstone project in 3.2, which is equivalent to 2 electives. If you have some game idea that you wish to implement, consider doing a capstone and make your game then. And if you manage to get through all of these upon graduation, you will have a solid foundation in games programming. So, in summary, there is game production in 2.1 to give you an introduction, MG and GPP in 2.2, internship or FYP in 3.1, and then AI for games and DSA in 3.2. Notice on the right of this slide, we have project portfolio building. Because here's the thing about the games programming AoI. In each semester, you get to make a game, whether it is a full-fledged complete game or a playable prototype, and you can put it into your e-portfolio. In the games industry, there is nothing more convincing to a prospective employer than an actual game that you have created. So imagine during the interview, you can show your interviewer the games that you have made and talk knowledgeably about what you have done and contributed. There's basically no better way to show them that you are the real deal. So if this seems interesting to you, pick these electives, work hard, play hard, and enjoy yourself.